Hi friends, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name's Yureli. Today I'm going to be doing my budget for paycheck number 3. It'll actually be the paycheck for January 20th. So let's go ahead and get started. If you've been watching these videos, then this probably looks different to you. At first I was only keeping track of like our groceries, things like that, but it just looked kind of empty. I didn't like it and I didn't want you guys to like think that I wasn't really keeping track of my stuff. So I just went in and I used these boxes. These are from like Happy Planner sticker books, and I just think it looks cute. There's no color coding whatsoever. It's just it is what it is. I think it looks really cute. Alrighty, as a reminder, this planner is a planner that I put together myself. Erin Condren has a really pretty Hello Kitty planner that they sent me, and I love it so much so that I took it apart because I don't use that kind of planner. I took it apart and I put it together with a bunch of notes paper to make my budget planner notebook thing. And it's so cute. Plus it's gonna like save me money because I'm not buying any sticker kits this year for my planner because this one is just, it's just so cute. All right, so let's get going with the check-in. So for the check-in, I am going from Monday to Sunday, and so let's just go ahead and get going and I'll explain as I go. On Monday I got gas. My hubby slept in because he had the day off and I didn't even write the total there. Let's move up this sticker. I'll just move it to the side here. Let me write that in. That I went to McDonald's. Hubby makes our breakfast every morning, and he slept in that day because he had the day off and I did not. And so I had to stop at McDonald's for a little breakfast sandwich. It was $3.26. I really like their chicken biscuits. And then I bought something on Etsy for 60 cents. What did I get? Oh, I know. So Etsy like emailed me a $5 like gift card, and so I used it. I bought a sheet of stickers that had free shipping, so that saved me some money. And I also bought a few savings challenges that day. The following day on Tuesday was a no spend, and then on Wednesday my son had an appointment. You guys, why did I get so offended? I go in there and they're like, it looks like you're past due for $70. And I'm like, what do you mean? I haven't never even received a statement or a bill or anything. And then the lady sitting behind her, she goes, oh, we're working on our system to get statements out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why did you tell me I was past due if you guys never even let me know I owed anything in the first place? I don't know why that offended me so much. I didn't say anything to her. I'm just like, oh, okay, and I paid it. But oh my gosh, I came home and I vented to my husband. I was like, how come? Why are they saying I'm past due? So, yeah, my son had an appointment that day, and then after his appointment I went into work. After work I stopped at Dollar General and I grabbed some milk and eggs. No, not eggs. What did I get? Milk and bread and a bag of hot Cheetos. Don't tell my husband. And then we had to pay for a background check for my husband that day. Thursday was a no spend, and then Friday, you guys, I was tricked. I was bamboozled. my husband, he got me. Okay, if you follow me on Instagram and if you watch my stories over there, then you know that I was trying to get him to spend his own spending money to buy me some cookies at Crumble, and I thought that that was the deal. But then when we got there, he used the debit card. So we went to Crumble on Friday, and that was $16.04. Y'all, that's for 4 freaking cookies. And let me vent again. The cookies were like overbaked, okay? And that just irks me. Like, if you're gonna charge that much for a freaking cookie, it better be like perfection. So yeah, that was, I mean, it was fine. And then that's my thing with Crumble. I see an ad, you know, on Instagram. That's how they get me, is on freaking Instagram. I need to unfollow them. I see an ad and then I get like my hopes up and my expectations are like super high, and then I get there and the cookie's just like, it's just okay, you know? And it's like, you charged me like more than $4 for a freaking cookie, like yeah. So anyways, if you've never been to a Crumble, like, it's okay. it's okay. It's fine. It's good. But the reason I went is because I wanted their raspberry filled powdered donut cookie thing. I would have been better off going to the grocery store and giving me a box of powdered donuts. Let's just say that. Okay, and then the following day my husband went grocery shopping, and that was $60.98. All right, you guys, I promise I'm not in a bad mood this morning. I just want to tell you guys like the truth, okay? That because I got some comments on a video where I talked about my crumble cookies, and some people were like, oh, I wish I want to try it or this or that. And really, like, it's fine. It's just fine. I've had really good cookies from them though, but I just kind of get like bugged when they charge me so much and the cookies aren't like fantastic, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get into the budget. So what I did here is I added, no I didn't, oh yeah I did, okay, so I added the $16.04 and the $60.98 because that's what we're gonna be cash flowing from the paycheck that I received in on January 20th. I really need a bookmark. Here we go. And to save some time, I kind of wrote it all out, and I wrote some things down too. Okay, so our income after tithing, after putting away money for our bills for February and saving for our son is going to be, I don't know. I thought I wrote it down. Hang on. So our income is $895.49. And then I completed that savings challenge last week, so that's $100. So we're gonna add $100 to what we have to work with this week. So that's $99549. All right, and then here we go. And just a shout out to my friend Ashley over at Ashley Budgets, because I saw how she did this in her budget, and so that's how I'm doing it too. I had copays that I had to pay for. Then I had to pay for my son's copay that they told me I was past due on. I'm still salty about that. And then we had to pay for a background check for my husband. What I did, friends, is I went through our cash envelopes that I stuff every week, and I took money from our medical, and I took money from the miscellaneous envelope to help cover a lot of that, because it would have been like 140 plus 45, so close to $200. So because I took money out of those cash envelopes, this is all I had left to pay for this, like to cash flow from my paycheck that I received on January 20th. So we're gonna do $995 minus 81, and then minus 7702, which is what I paid for Crumble and the grocery store this week. So what we have left for the rest of our budget for our envelopes and emergency fund is $837.47. Alrighty, so let's get into the cash envelopes. Alrighty, so my husband, as usual, gets $15. My son will get $20. Dates will get $25. And gas will get $65. I have already like pre-done my budget so that I know what to put where and which ones are more important than others. That's why I'm just going quickly and just putting numbers. That's how I know, because I've already done this off camera. And what I do usually is fill in the ones that are the most important, right? So we need cash envelopes to get by. And then my husband's certifications is a priority, Christmas, our anniversary is a priority, and then everything else I just kind of work with whatever money I have left. I'll try to do it on camera one of these days again, but because I like my videos to be semi-organized, I always do it beforehand. All right, so childcare gets $200. Miscellaneous this week is going to get $10 because it's empty now. Oh, friends, also, if you're wondering why I didn't include the Dollar General grocery stuff in my cash flow for the week, is because I took money from the miscellaneous envelope and paid for that with cash, so that's already covered. That's that. Oh yeah, and then we did have our budget meeting on Sunday. You guys, Saturday morning, as soon as my husband wakes up, he's wanting to know, when are we having our meeting? So he is He is like all in, involved, and wants to know all of the things, and it's great. I think it's great. I think it's really good. So the savings challenge last week that I scratched off revealed that we're gonna do a total of $14. And then when I checked my YouTube likes this week, friends, I'll put a little screenshot here if I remember again. It was at 61 likes, so I just did 6 plus 1, and that's $7 in my YouTube likes envelope. Alrighty, so if I add all of this up now, 15, 20, I have 376. Alrighty, moving on. Church Fam is not getting anything. Costco is getting $10. Holidays is getting $5. Gifts is getting $15. And medical is getting $30. Certifications will get its usual $35. Birthdays is getting $20. Clothes is getting $5. Beauty is getting $5. And family fun is getting $5. So now if we add all of this up, we have $130 going into our revolving sinking funds. And then for our long-term sinking funds, we're doing Christmas is getting $20, anniversary is getting $5, house things is getting $5, moving is getting $10, Amazon is getting $5, and Buddy Walk is getting $5. So for our long-term envelope, I'm gonna take some of these out and combine them, like travel. Yeah, so I don't know, I need to like talk to my husband about how he thinks that we should do that, because we do want to add a couple more categories into our budget as soon as we meet the goal in a couple of these other areas. So vacation is for our 5-year anniversary, that's getting $25, and school and sports is getting $5. So a total of $30 is going into our long-term sinking funds. So now I add up each one of these different categories. 376 plus 130 plus, whoa, I didn't add this one up, so 25, 30, 45, 50. 50 plus 30. Okay, so then a total for all of our categories for our cash envelopes is $586. Alrighty, so we take what we had left over here, 837.47 minus 838, what am I saying, 586 is $251.47. And so that's what's going to go into the emergency fund this week. So of course, if I do that minus 40, then we are left with 0, which means that we gave every single one of our dollars that we earned this week a job. And that's what we like to do. As a reminder, this does not mean that we have $0 left in our account. We have a substantial buffer in our checking account just in case anything happens. Plus, you know, if you've been following me, you know I like to squirrel away money in different places. So just because our paychecks are a zero-based budget, that doesn't mean that we have no money. We just like to make sure that all of our money, every single dollar, has a job, and that it's going to what we want it to go to. That way at the end, you know, we're not wondering like what happened to our money. Before we get paid, we do this, and we just have a system, and a lot of it is just autopilot. The only time that our numbers really change is if like something major is coming up, so one of the envelopes needs more attention, or my husband is an hourly employee, so if his paycheck is not the same, then you know we have to make adjustments. So that is how we do our budget over here. I hope this was helpful, friends. If you are still here, I hope you are. I'm going to put in the title because I forgot to mention it before. I'm going to do my giveaway winner announcement now. All right, friends, so as a reminder, I'm giving away a set of this. These are my version of the 100 envelope challenge. So I have them on 5 different cards here, plus I always include this one here that has That's its own savings challenge. That's just something that I like to do, just a little extra. So you have my version of the 100 envelope challenge. That's a mystery. And on this card, as here, it says 1 to 20. So those numbers will be on this card, so on and so forth. So I'm giving away this. And actually, I'm going to give away 2, friends. Stay tuned. And I was going to give away 1 envelope, friends. And that's still the case. I'm giving away 1 envelope. But if the winners want the whole set, then they will get the whole set. This is a set of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. And just out of full transparency again, friends, like this is why I don't make cash envelopes. Okay, they're not like completely clear. A lot of them are fine, but like this one is the worst. Anyways, the winner will be able to choose what it says down here in white vinyl. And originally I was just going to give away 1, but I got happy, like all excited making them, so I figured that the winner will get all of them if they want them, or they can just choose the color that they want. So I'm going to make another set just like this, and the second winner will get this. But for the first winner, friends, here we go. Okay, so the rules were you had to be publicly subscribed, and you had to answer my question as to who your favorite cartoon animal is. And some of you friends are not publicly subscribed, so make sure that you're checking your settings, because I want to do this more often. Obviously my giveaways are not going to be huge. I am saving up. I want to do a huge one, but I want to give away things more often, and so make sure that you're publicly subscribed, because that is a rule. And answer my questions. So these are the people that follow the rules and answer the question. And the winner is Angel Tompkins. I'm so sorry I misspelled your name on here, but Angel Tompkins. Go ahead and email me. I'll have my email in the description box, and then I'm gonna ask you to do several things just to verify that it is you, my friend. Okay, so there's that. And then friends, the second winner, I wrote it down already, and they're pre-chosen, okay? What I did is, after I asked you guys, I went and I asked my husband too who his favorite cartoon was, and he gave me 2. And there was one person that matched him, so I figured I would give that person a set too. So I still need to make the second set, but the second winner will receive the same thing, okay? And that person is Rebecca Hinton. So girl, if you are watching, go ahead and email me too. Just FYI, she chose Pepe Le Pew and the Roadrunner, and my husband's favorite was Tom from Tom and Jerry, but also the Roadrunner. So I had to, okay? Classic cartoons, I had to. So girl, go ahead and email me, and you will also get a set just like this with white vinyl with the categories that you want, okay? Okay friends, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here, for spending time with me, and I will see you guys in my cash stuffing video. Bye!